Morning, Daryl. It's the day after, and I am still trying to get past it. It's the 19th of October, 2023 for a Friday right now. Don't ask me what time it is. I don't have my glasses on just yet. According to the phone, it's about 2:09 in the morning, West Coast time. No, I haven't been keeping up with your videos concerning about Miss Spears. I don't know why you're so, well, that's you, not me. So if you caught the long ass video I did yesterday and this morning, you'd see what the hell was going on, dude. Emotionally screwed up, going through a hell of a lot of crap, and still trying to deal, still trying to cope. Hasn't been the easiest thing to do, I'll tell you that much. If it had been, everybody else would be doing this shit. But for right now, as it is, I'm still getting my ass torn apart. I'm trying to get my computer to get working right now. Certain things I did that I'm still working on. Yesterday was a bitch, to put it bluntly. 10-year anniversary of my mother's birth, not death. And in mortal terminology, it would be called a birthday, dude. And it still hurts like hell because the lady of my life and my big brother and I here still. February was hard enough because it was the beginning of term, and I had to deal with David's mortality, the anniversary of it. Then a few months later will be his anniversary of his birth. Mama's was in October for her birth, but the death was in February. It was just, let's see. I'm screwed up in my head right now. Let me get this squared away. Ma died twice, February 1st, then the 19th. Paramedics resuscitated her, kept her going. September 8th was David's death. Big brother. And May was his birthday. So basically, I got 2 semesters I still have to go through the anniversaries that are screwing me up in the head and the heart on this one here, dude. There was a lot of things happening in the world that's scary as hell. And we're so close to Armageddon, it's not even. Oh, jeez, it's frightening as hell. We got a screwed up government system that's dependent upon people's choices and actions right now that they can't get their act together with. Why am I not surprised? We have a war on terror that's doing the ripple effect on us a great deal. I kept saying something about the Japanese garden, and it's being reflective on all of us. That's scary. I hope you caught the president's speech last night. I saw most of it. Missed about a couple of minutes on the damn thing. I was taking care of a video. It mattered to me. There's a friend of mine in the hospital right now who suffered a heart attack. The guy's stabilized enough, but there's going to be some kind of, I don't know, maybe they got to clean out her pipes or something like that, her arteries or something. Maybe that's why they're waiting for the surgeon. Not emergency heart surgery, but it is going to be surgery that she's going to be going through. It scared the hell out of me, dude. I mean, it scared the hell out of me. She's like a sister to me. She's been in the program a hell of a lot longer than I am. She's been going through a hell of a lot worse. She also helped my brother out at times before he passed. And she was a good friend, a very good friend. And when I found out about her situation, it scared the crap out of me. It was like hours before the anniversary of my mother's birthday kicked in. That's when I got the messages and didn't realize what the hell they were until I found out she was in the hospital because of a heart attack. And I started seeing the comments. That's what scared the hell out of me because my friend was in the hospital and I couldn't reach her. She's miles and miles away. Got no transportation to get up there to see her. So I'm stuck with social media. And not to mention, I was trying to still think about school, but I was getting pushed and pushed and pushed back because I was dealing with the emotional roller coaster again. And I was trying to talk about that in yesterday's videos. I may have been an incoherent fool. No, not a fool, a man in pain. A great deal of pain. Still. I know I've already been triggered already. And yeah, I still feel the buildup. But I still have to focus my mind on what the things have to be taken care of first. I still got work with school that's got to be taken care of. I know I'm driven at this point. I should be focusing on my friend, except I think my friend will want me to focus on the school. So I got to deal with that. A little guilt trip right there, but I'm still afraid of losing her. And the thing is, what could is there anything I could do at this point except pray and turn it over? And that's about it. The hardest damn thing, Art, Daryl, is for me to turn things over because you know how prideful and egotistical, megalomaniac, and control freaks we are. We want things done our way. But to turn things over to a power greater than ourselves who's got a better depth and a perception of the situation than we do, or I do. And as much as I care about this person and I love her a great deal, the only thing I'd be doing is probably driving her crazy because I'm not taking care of what I need to take care of. And I want to be up there to help take care of her. What can I do? Just help wait and just watch her. Just I know depressants would be enough. Transportation out here sucks during the weekend. It really does. I still need to see her. I got no way of getting up there. The only thing I do is just pray about it. I don't trust the damn transportation system up here. Otherwise, I'd be taking it. I don't know how the hell to get to her. It's not much anyway. I take screenshots like crazy. And I save a lot of crap and photos and stuff on my phone. Sometimes I got a problem trying to look at the damn shit too. If I get it in there right. Sometimes I don't know where the fuck this shit's at. I don't know one thing. Family to me is important. I had to take a screenshot on her. I had to take the screenshot. Dignity, Alright. Show me where you're at. Yeah, just hang on. Let me get you on pause there, pal. I'll tell you one thing, Daryl. Probably the community that you live in right now, you've got services within a spitting distance. Out here, we have to travel miles and miles just to get to places like that. I found it's about 100 miles away from us, maybe more. Do me a favor. Go to Google Maps. Type out Bakersfield Dignity Memorial Health. You can rewind the video to listen to that again. Take a look at the map and then widen out a bit. It's a distance, isn't it? My friend was coming from one of the outlying communities. Almost same distance as where I live in Roseman. For us out here in Roseman, we have about 12 to 15 miles between home and a hospital. We barely have enough of a hospital out in a place called Tehachapi, which is in the hills between Bakersfield and Roseman. But they're not trauma, but they can take some emergency services out there. It's not as big as in specialized, but it's like a community center of sorts. The hospital I'm referring to, about 12 to 15 miles, is out in Lancaster, California. So kind of stretch your fingers on this one, or your mouse on this, and kindly look where it says Antelope Valley Hospital, Lancaster, California. And you're going to see this place. They're still trying to expand upon whatever they can expand to get more spacing going, but less parking. Over the past 20 years, they've been trying to expand places that they can to increase capacity for beds and emergency. They're the only trauma level we have out here in the Antelope Valley. We got another one out in Santa Clarita, Henry Mayo. Everyone else is down below. Not out here. We have helicopters. We have air med. They're trauma, but they're just trauma ambulances. We just got regular ambulances out here. They'll stabilize as much as they can, bring them over, and then we have to deal with it. We got another hospital out in Palmdale. They got their own community hospital, but it's not trauma. Antelope Valley is constantly overflowed, constantly busy because we got a lot of gunshots, stabbings, accidents. Everything else gets shunted over to Palmdale for the lighter stuff. they'll endure an ambulance ride through the traffic fine. But everything comes to Antelope Valley. Where she was living, a decision was made. The closest emergency room. They didn't have hospitals. They may have community centers out there where she lived, but they didn't have a major hospital. And to them, the major hospital would be out in Bakersfield. Sometimes it sucks living out here in the desert, dude, especially when you lack the medical. We actually had a urgent care, but COVID knocked their ass out. When things got restarted out here in the Antelope Valley, they had to close down. Go figure. I couldn't even understand that one. They were needed, but they charged a great deal too for it. I have a insurance, and they don't take it. Kaiser. I have to go to my own specialized facilities for that one. My insurance company is contracted with the two hospitals we have out here because those are the only two ones we have out here in Antelope Valley. The other major hospitals that are specialized for the insurance plan is in the San Fernando Valley, and not to mention in the city of Los Angeles somewhere. 200 to 300 miles. It sucks out here not having that kind of medical out here. If I wanted urgent care, I got to go over to the hospital for it. Or if it's non-threatening, but I still needed urgent care, then I can go over to Kaiser on a bus. As long as I'm not bleeding all over the place and bones are not protruding over the place and I'm not dragging my carcass, and I guess I can get to go to Kaiser Urgent Care. Yeah, but anything else will be if I got bones protruding, if I got neck twisted or something, something really major, then maybe they'll go over to AV College. Actually, not the AV College, but over to AV Hospital and do a pre-cert on me. Do a triage, if you will, to see whether or not if I qualify for anything. When I had a problem with the wrist, I could have just taken the bus without calling Kaiser and just gone to the urgent care. And they would have to make the determination whether or not to put me over to the hospital or not. Of course, I would get private transportation over there. But since I lived a long way from the hospital and have to walk to a bus stop about a mile and a half, almost 2 miles away, they decided to throw an ambulance in my way. It could have been used for somebody else's life support. I could have just walked it over there with a damn sprained wrist. I could have walked it over there, over to the bus stop and waited. Nope. I got triaged, looked at the damn thing by a nurse. Said it wasn't nothing. I didn't have any doctors to look at it except for an x-ray and just said, just get him out of here. Give him some pain pills. No, I can't get pain pills. Why? I have to purchase my pain pills. Go across the street to the pharmacy, get pain pills. Yeah, nice place. I would have to get prescriptions filled at my medical insurance place. So I might as well just get the medications I needed. Motrin. But I got me a bottle of Motrin. I got me a bottle of Tylenol. Tylenol I relied on mostly, but not the Motrin as much because I really didn't think it was working much. It sometimes does when I can actually get my hands on a damn bottle, if I can find where the shit's at. But it was needed, so that's good. It was crazy out there, dude. And I still have issues. Generic Motrin, but they still work. Over the counter. I was trying to find where those damn things were. I'm scared, yes. But I'm more scared about losing my friend than anything else right now. But yesterday, I was completely and utterly out of my mind. Milk to soothe the stomach a little bit. Daryl, I don't want to embarrass you online. I definitely don't want to embarrass you on the video here. There are certain things that probably you wouldn't bring up unless you felt you had to, and then you're not quite sure how to deal with the emotional impact out of it. If you see where I'm leading up to. And yesterday, that was really tearing me because of anniversaries. Even a birthday can be that much of a burden because I'm reminded of a mortal birth when I'm constantly knowing that the person is no longer here. I know it's got to hurt, and I'm sorry. In a way for a role, I needed a way to relate, so you understand. It hurts, and maybe you're involved enough in certain things that are keeping you from dealing with the whatever kind of description you're going to use. When it hits hard, sometimes fast or slow rolling. That was me yesterday. I'm feeling a little bit of it today, but only because I'm talking about it. I've slept a little bit, but I still need more sleep at this point. So I'll be posting these things a little bit later. Now I gotta go back to bed and sleep this shit off. One more advice, if I can suggest it to you, if I'm allowed. I don't know what your digestive system's like. I have no idea if your system is still able to deal with chili for dinner. My advice, don't. The older you get, it gets worse. That's why I have to keep drinking milk just to soothe it down, but unfortunately, the pipes inside are, let's just say that the products are, and that's all I got to say about it.